Wow, wow, wow. That is dark now. Darkness. Well, alrighty. There are no autosaves. The other nations alert us at play. Okay.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to.
Oh, didn't want that. That's me. Uh, just fool you. Oops.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the spy master was right to insist
I love how
that I
Discord
send
is
you.
not noticing it.
The plague
So
has
it's not
taken
me.
so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Did I even press done? No, I did not. Whoops. Is he?
Steady hand. That's it.
There it
Watch
goes.
it.
On.
Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
Great texture.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Ooh, big.
Ho there! We're going up.
Oh, forgetting to press done means I need to edit the default title. It's gonna default to whatever I failed to change from.
Home at last.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Wait, this is for the dock only? But why? That is so insanely impractical.
She's waiting. You should go see the Empress.
Are you okay?
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
Like, but from the practicality point, like, these kind of things exist, right? But usually, because there's like another waterway up, you jump past it.
Have you ever met my niece Callista? She's getting more beautiful every year.
Uh huh.
I'll be happy you're back with the watch. I'm no diplomat.
Good. I love your dancing. Um,
You know what? There he is. Good voyage, sir.
seriously though, why? They could have just had a ladder or a lift that we stepped onto afterwards. Like, don't need to put. That's so much water.
Fewer ships moving along the river now, with the plague and all.
Hello, sir.
Oh,
Bravo, you're back!
hello.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master. Okay, here we go. Follow me, Corvo.
The Lord Spymaster is with her, but she said to show you right in.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Because intro. I'm gonna the sound it just a little bit.
Ooh. Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Okay.
One, two, three, four, five, six,
That's bad.
7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come. Now let's see where you're hiding. I'll find you. Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Ugh.
I'm gonna keep looking that way specific.
Run with me.
Okay. Sure.
Let's go. Come on.
Just outwalk.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell. Did you see any pirates?
You saw my improvements to the waterlock. It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith. High Overseer,
Okay.
Just to hold your pose.
She'll see you at once.
Hello, my lord.
Strange, we saw whales off Whitecliff. It's too early in the year.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
So all I know is that they're gonna get stabbed.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have
Follow
you
me,
brought?
Captain. We should leave them alone.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh! Whoop, whoop. For that's handy if you have a weapon or power equipped. Left control, block ink.
Emily, get behind me.
Okay.
Look out! Another one.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more. Not again. Mommy! No! Get away from her. Corvo!
Mommy! Get away! Corvo!
Doing?
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Lord us all, look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
Okay. I'm gonna see if we can up the graphics. Probably not. It is an old game. But
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this. even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
Only look in that direction.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Traffic. Let's put I. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon outside your cell. Good luck. We need you alive and well from what's.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hounds again. Blow off.
No?
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo.
You're out.
One who killed
Good
the
for
Empress
you.
and abducted her
Cut some
daughter.
throats.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event.
What? Assassinate an unaware enemy. Left click. Left control to. Fewer rats and sweepers.
High and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
I'm gonna press
with
the
1
F
week's
right
notice.
after. You don't have food? A gun. Gun was right click. More gun? Oh, you grabbed the entire gun for a bullet. Okay. Um,
Huh? Damn! Someone help me out! Damn you!
how do you dash again?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must
Yoink.
be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Pretty cool.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Clockwork experiment. So, review your mission objectives. Track treatment. Here, okay. Lord Regent minted coin. He fucking did not wait to mint his own coin.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
I have a way to.
Not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. A report's trouble for both of us. I'm moving.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers? Some black magic nonsense.
Shut up.
Them.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head. Not everyone
Attention.
did.
The
I
solitary
really like
wing is
Andrews.
off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
horrors here. Broken. Bullets? Nom nom.
Hey, don't you open that? I know you're here. I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll find you. Got you now. To arms. Yeah. Ha. Can't stay hidden forever.
Stealth?
Oh, I'll find you. Here you are.
Oop.
Someone help me out. Ha. Get around here. Just die.
Ow.
You gotta bleed. I know you're somewhere around here. Help. Got you now.
Ow.
For the watch. Take. Watch it.
Ooh. Should I die? Oh.
You're going down.
Ah. The
All those execution is tomorrow.
where is this?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his hand.
No.
Not everyone
Attention.
did.
The
I
solitary
really like
wing
it.
is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance. 1 week's notice.
Dude, don't want that though. Oh. Oh, fuck.
All mouth, no trousers.
Suddenly turned around. That's a shame. That was when that door.
What's that?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
Don't worry, you're not seeing me.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Go. Good guy. But I closed the door again. I don't get it. prohibited. And no risk of accidentally. Is there a way to check how many people? Ow. There. I don't feel particularly faster when holding shift. Go outside or walk some.
Use some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby
Right.
traps. Could be some down here.
Corvo, if you're reading this, this means our plan worked and you've broken free from Cold Rage. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the soup. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. We'll bring you to us. Friend who will meet
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get
on
caught.
now.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down here.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me then.
Okay. Right. I guess accidental kills are fine. I didn't kill him. Well, effing shit for them. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. That's all gone. There's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away. They'll inherit this. Amogus? Steal the money. Hey. Did I need to do?
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
What happens if I shoot the rats? They do die. Jesus. Currently not in range, eh? Can't stab a couple of rats. See what it wants from. Then hop away.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Case. Ah? Fire? Nothing here? Copper wire just point. I willingly trigger it. For rent. Air bolts? Money? Guess it could have also up and up. Corpses? To the Lord Protector. Greetings, Corvo. Or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken. We are servants of the Empire and the true Emperors. A group of loyalists who wants very much to meet. Take these weapons, crafting for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel Here where the tunnels spill into the Renhaven River. All haste and luck. Jericho and special. Access. Select the gadget or power you want to left hand. Weapon or power bike. Pressing any shortcut key. Okay. Crossbow. I'm trying not to kill. I don't know. Where is that connect? That thing. Kelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the right answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. Not back for it next. Nation.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die.
Wanna full gun
Knock
yet?
something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead weeper.
Bottle. Rotate it?
I don't know what he is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Slip into the water, don't come out.
Whiskey at full. Nation. For fun. Oh.
Wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
trying to. Can't see. Corpse. Apparently didn't see me.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered
Over here.
at once.
Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here. Look around if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long.
Think of. I am, though, very quickly gonna go to the toilet. I will be right back. I have returned. how it just kind of rips.
Get in. We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Ooh, still more loot. Never did. But that was the one guy that didn't even. Huh? Kind of funny. I raised the textures
This
to
is the
high.
Hound Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
I'm gonna very quickly grab myself. Okay. Look at those textures. Woo! Guess he just spawns with going through. Better walk.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times. But his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Piero.
On the brain. Stay alert and
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Do not press left click.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it near. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Idiot even in combat. Okay, that's a very good upgrade. Means I can actually just use that and get away. Yes.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Alright. We'll see. Mouse. That away. Pero. No, I will not sign off on the bag of powdered crystal. Or what's wrong with the metals and grit? Pharaoh feathers. Feathers sacrifice your own pill. Maybe at the academy everything is paid for by tariff and handed out willingly. This is my bar, or what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, building materials, everything else. Got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases. They're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special. Those things. Go out and scavenge them. Half the city ruins. So no one's going to miss any of the odd crap you see. Articles from no fault of my own. Average city expressed a preference for Clove's elixir over my notebook. So this Piero's remedy. Name I did not know the truth. Public has spoken in message of curiosity. Idiocy? studios. Um, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe equal if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of those concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable. Say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we've not seen in the history of the Empire. Plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effect. I've studied it within the blood of those so afflicted. It's nearly perfect, elegant, in fact. And while it's true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's pictures are to protect the body against the plague's my own property is not fully understood, relate to the mind itself and the spirit. Fact that my formula, way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this concept. Where you see Sokolov's elixir with its emphasis on animal body, the crass goo better suited for livestock. Subtle and secret variants, the key ingredients of Piero's remedy, ensure that it works the higher functions and separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish in the Renhaven herbs. Okay, get to play with that. One of the advantages of Sokolov's technology is that they share the same magnetic socket, tanks of processed whale oil. Tank is exhausted, others can be plugged into place with the process is simple enough that any common workman or even the lower guardsman of the city watch can handle. Of light security systems, power carriages, transport by those wealthy enough. Volatility of the tanks themselves. Why do I feel like I'm weirdly
How did that happen?
pressed right click to is like a bit deadlock? Daisy?
I once served under Admiral Havelock. Captain Havelock then. I don't know if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him.
Wink. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of Bandisian place of one. Life is entwined and blossoms across eons. Civilized world. Happy of every man. Horrors and heresies. Cults of subman engage in perverse rituals. You who have traveled to the far continent come back to the Isles. Those have actually touched the soul there have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, jungles, and Atlantis creatures, I believe. Once in a generation, great effort is mounted to build a colony there. Hopes of the someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall. Create these madness. I imagine.
I was just a common riverman, hauling parcels and such along the river.
In ore?
I know how to keep my trap shut, I do.
context
River
is that?
traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flood
Well,
district for treatment and rehabilitation.
I put my weapons away.
You've met Piero. Good. You'll want to get some rest now. You'll be needed soon.
Yoink.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
A Tariq Gore. I say to you, brother, make our status a righteous force of growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our home, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who stray from the herd. For the foggy grey waste outside, we'll burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions. Others their way, those who wander beyond the walls of our home, far places, we will strike at them where they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it? My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral. I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me. You can call on Cecilia for the more menial tasks. It's what she's suited for.
Alright.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised.
Okay.
The river crust
That's
infestation
nice.
has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to
Yes,
approach
very
or
much so.
destroy a
No
river
need to fear.
crust. Any
He's here to
items
work with
recovered
our
from doing so
People
are
say he
considered
killed the
state
Empress.
property.
Of course he didn't.
And we're detached to stash weapons. Church place is the dominant force on the globe. One in five. Damn. Travel general after more than a quarter of a century, I'm done with whaling. Broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime. But it's all gone. I've lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Fair young empress she was, but slain so young, every beautiful comes to die. I've eaten every port of the known world and sailed in the loneliest waters you could. In the cliffs around Pandisi, best of it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. Tears come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and sink among the waves under the moon, only to be speared by ugly, weather-scarred men who knife each other for a good pair of boots. Each year I had less time to come home. My tongue forgot the language of small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to Lord Regent's barrister, I was a full 100 miles east of Morley, gaff hand frozen from track the first bull whale we'd seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because it has taken away my dreams. The world has beaten me. Volume 2.
If the Admiral
Have
trusts
not.
him, then so will I.
As Volume 1. Sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow, the cold but white landscapes we had always known. We boarded a ship for Dunwell. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance. We'd spent half of this getting to the capital city, established a small import shop dedicated to furs. Once I helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on and with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and I saw it as a means. Someday I would captain my own crew, eventually own a fleet of similar vessels. Tears in her eyes, Nina kissed me farewell and I did not see her for many. As an apprentice gaffer, I got to see tracking and killing of the great beast up close. Nothing had ever fired my spirit so. The wind and pounding waves racing after a whale being pulled up by a skein of cables embedded in its thick flesh. I changed more and more in those first 7 months that I had in the more. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, that Nina barely recognized me when I returned. Tanned and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes. That I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. Damn, he lost the purpose quick. Well, each of the isles has a naval fleet. None is more envied than that of Crystal. Long, proud history, great ships, the admirals who command them. Boys come of age in Crystal hoping to they captain such a ship. The family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush vicious uprisings during the morally insurrection. In times of war and peace, Crystal continues to trade at sea. Ship designs of Anton Sokolov himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to hold their keel up over the deck and begin their butchery and processing, even as the ship returns to Dunwell. Crews can be seen working on their latest whale. The ship moves slowly up the Wrenhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies, Reeves Whaling House. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by a setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes sight as its final resting place is in the industrial heart of the capital city. Okay?
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that. My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which, Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
When he did it. Good enough. Get the character. so many books. Love no longer has the upper hand with regard to wise of whale oil. Good oil has paid for the installation of my own system. It will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce a vessel for filling. The empty tank is near the oil tank refill. The Connecticut tractor should take the tank to correct configuration. Once refilled, the tank can be removed and placed in it. The portion must be tanks here quite unstable. Sound and well engineered oil company directly for. Out at sea, they secure the beast lines cast from the ship in several boats. Warriors keep the whale diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which hoists the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get to the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding over. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. Damn.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Okay, interesting. Mission by the Lord Regent in face of the growing plague crisis. The dead counter is a position that will only be given to of junior or middle grades, matters of edict or curfew, and refer to the acting. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague systems called weepers in starting in the month of rain, officers may apply for the test and if accepted for the training course. Pay with it will be administered in coin and rations of lecture, one of those 1 1/2 normal pay grade. Of course, I have attempted to improve Sokolov's designs, of course, and why not? After all, it's likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all part of a community, striving to unknot the mysterious mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this. Despite the glamour of genius, he passed over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back in your social clubs, the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambitions requires risks. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see electric lamp lighting our streets at night. A few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon or walls of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. Will vivisection, remarkably, the specimen pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. The second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, will hold aboard a female, some 42 length. I estimate she weighed 35 tons and the ship set low, rocking side to side through the night with her threshing. By candlelight, I took her apart, stretching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Uh, Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I filtered fruit from the water that was too cold to be arresting. That requires
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right. Admiral Havelock made it very clear that we aren't to carry lamps outside.
Oh. What?
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison.
Why did I teleport? My gun's away. Captivity. Live stuff.
Attention all. Sunrise, unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Upgrades. That's old. Guess it zooms a bit. So many books. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle, flowing precise, esoteric patterns, knots and loops of craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle, body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. More with fascination, but till she turned her blank face towards me, resting in refined tone, she addressed me. You are the lover I who have been unfaithful. It is now your turn. Okay. Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage, how dare you, sir? Clothed in my very so in my very home, I should hand you over to watch the brave Divi. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated me with much more hospitality. Alas, she is gone out for you all alone. What are you doing? Leave this house. Go back to your frozen wasteland. Pale rascal. No need for anger between us, Lord Bale. It's so wrong for me to be. I've proven I've developed an affinity for you and your family. Oh my, Alisar, your skin is so warm it burns. Ah, what more than a quarter of the century. I'm done with whip. Broken. I've seen else. I've made more. Okay, let's change. Grab that one. Let's see. For righteous fortune against the growing darkness, it is here that we unite against the spiritual. Okay, I've read.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Charles shows the proper inclination marked. Overseer trying to studies this surreptitious in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological color signs going throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from homes some hours before dawn. Must march to an outpost outside the city. There the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation in the last night of the month of rain. When they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff, during an elaborate ceremony, determined which children will become overseers, which must be down. That feels excessive. So much switch in the vessels roared louder, just delivering off uncovered and great god of barrels, words, their hearts from at the end of the every year, at the last day of the month. Song we started in this time follows is outside the calendar. Period of celebration and begins to abandon the very practice of the many leave their homes, work with spirits or potent herbs, some paint their faces or wear masks to kill themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. The right cosmological signs are observed, and it's time for the calendar to begin. King High Overseer calls for the hymn of atonement, Duke feet heads. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put down their weapons, and fires are extinguished. No complaints is given to those who have wronged others, deviated from the ancient codes, or discarded oaths. This time during the astrological alignment does not exist, and the following day starts the new year, marked the first day of the month of Earth. This has always been. Okay. Suddenly in again. Okay, it does become. Oh, suddenly pulled out my gun. Why? Is there a button I'm Maybe not.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
I could buy some cards. I'll go see. I didn't use. I can't zoom either. Strange gravity.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Word, but not save her. Why do they look like him? You're dead like mother. Put this note in a bottle and throw. Guess that's just supposed aristocrats are supposed to look. They didn't want to make a bunch of new models. Spiritual. Okay. Oh. Funny rock. The funny rock. Post this rock to me.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Don't turn to.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time's meaning is here, neither seconds nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
A yoink? I'll take that.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time's meaning is here, neither seconds nor centuries.
Ow.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
First. But for a longer. As they die.
use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
All super. Very dearie, I won't keep. All the dreary days of my life are like the wind out of the garden where the leaf stalks are brown and buggy. A clump of dirt where something wrapped in a blanket of laid to rest along the rows of front room looks out into the neighbors are all set fire to their barricading them inside, warm and don't forget about the bedroom either. For dreary alley. Hooligans are playing a game with an old man. First two are hitting him with sticks and a girl with them in dry old rib. Have those bones, boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore. No one. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine, fine people. Vera Mori, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as real oil man. Better even. Your finish are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was near still in my prime, radiant. I was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people. Everyone wanted to paint a portrait made by his hands. All my friends. I was the only one, dearie. Wet with his paint glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. It wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I aren't always at home. No, we traveled together, he and I, to far ends of the world, beyond even, all to the way to the red cliffs of Pandisi, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and scratching at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black ear, eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such presents, dear. Little mute boy took them, loved them so. I came back with bones for me, holding them up so I could see his eyes. So, Granny, Alice would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower. The royal had himself now, little mute boy, and his shiny. Better bones were what I needed. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and glean. My dear old husband was always tired, and then he was better bones was for my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with black eyes. After my husband was gone, given away as birthday gift, lived there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have any to give my presents to. Garbage for granny rags. The little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants, especially those rude scouts on Bottle Street, Black Jaws and his bow. Always meddling with an old woman, trying to make her. In the end, we took together with him. dreary night with stars above and below, and always the one with the black eyes, dear. Okay? Coffee. Alright. The fourth day, high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of gang activity. This trailery strict but more slowly than I expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning. Grant them that. It's only a matter of time. I'll see the leader flogged in public and sent beneath royal execution. Late. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working day and night, removing heads that need. Internally, the Empress not seem pleased. It's beyond. It is beyond her thinking. And the very nature of a person believe that traitors move. But I know they do. They must. No, Jessamine would rather spend her time with the royal protector, likely to stop any threat to her safety. Strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine. How will Corvus sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around it. Threats require meticulous effort. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined. Here within Dunwall Tower, she receives instruction from the finest tutors known to the Isles. Yet her mother spoils her, and she most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wood. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every spent at play is a moment wasted. Shoring up security for the main gate leading to Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. I think that back in his day, Emperor Coldwind left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come in and go as they please. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to entirely. The Emperors won't hear of it. That waterlock is much easier to protect, and if it were the only way into the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday, the wrong person is going to slip in and will suffer for it. Mark my words, this kind of security is when it comes to protecting the head of state. The Emperors also approves of my plans for the Sokolov device. Of himself has no interest in security, of course. Vain and therefore keen intentions deployed in any fashion. Ball of light, tinkering with promise. In any case, at least I was able to convince the Emperors to upgrade the pistol carrier to carry the officer. Why do I worry so, when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the wall and fill themselves over on our flesh? What I see, the same dream several times. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working and any certain lady of refinement might be in going a for over a year now. I've okay, that's too much. No, I can only read so much. There's a limit. Arrows and bolts. White rats can be. What do I have to say? I thought it was only supposed. Why do I now have 2,000 coins? What? The fact that it then just immediately tells is a bit sad.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds
Such
anymore.
laughter.
That's what he said.
And they're
Says he was in the Navy
songs,
too long. Can you believe it?
linking arms.
That pile of wood out
That's
there?
from
It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or Hound, they all go in.
Okay, so just
Attention, citizens of
talks about
Dunwall.
the general
The
area.
Old Court District has been added to the evacuation list.
Person.
The Weeper count for the month of Seeds has... Lord Regent has
They
decreed
top
that
off the
plague
wine with
ordinances
river
will
water,
remain in effect
but
until the
eventually
month of
someone
rain.
swoons.
Stay alert
Then
and
fresh
stay
bottles are
loyal.
fetched from the cellars. Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands. Your heart.
Turn that off. But it immediately.
They stood in a circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not followed.
May as well put some stuff with the guy.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. What can I do for you?
Buy ruin. Suppose. Fine.
is trapped within. It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the How Pits. Glad to see you got your rest, Corvo. You'll need it.
Oh, Corvo? If you've a moment. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
If concert. And now
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
High Overseer Campbell leads militant digifaction, close ally to Lord. Corrupt and hot the offices turning limited. Martin is allow him to.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Bag.
easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it.
They are burning whales.
Hey, what is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
Stupid gut.
Keep them coming.
Press cipher. Cartridge.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the city watch. Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and
One, two, three, heave!
the overseers of the Abbey of the Everlasting
Good. Keep them coming.
service to the state and are empowered to enforce order. What in the blood is that?
Ooh, that's another bait. Christ. The dashing feels so insanely slow. I feel like I'm not getting away from anything with it. I don't know from what angle that is, but
Can't stay hidden forever.
He's hit. Get him! You're going down! Take out his legs! Dump you in the river! On the watch! Damn you!
The doom of Pandysia has come to the sea.
pick the one.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. All the district went dark.
Where the fuck did they originally spotted me from? He suddenly just ran from the corner of the map immediately. Like, could barely see him.
They are burning whales. The doom of Pandysia has come to the sea. The river rushed in when the barrier broke.
What is it?
The whole district went dark.
What?
I will be glad to rest.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
citizens, this is a special
Teleport
announcement
through
from
there.
our honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking.
How did it
It
pass
is with
me by?
regret that I
All the
announce that
others.
my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition to this continuing crisis, the overseers
One, two, three, heave!
and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. Will our thanks be high, Campbell, for the
Well, Draconian of Zircon. Baron? When? Is my mic there now? Rip that charm. Rip this one. I'm gonna grab that one. Oh, it's fine.
One, two, three, heave!
Lisa's gone to the house.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Attention, Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
Granny's front.
Ren.
I told you the knives go on the left. They always go on the left. You never listen.
At the academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Why am I so cold?
I told you the knives go on the left. They
The great ships have stopped bringing their hulls. What have they done to me? My father had golden hair. My mother hair like ash. This city is built on the bones of the great ones.
You never listen.
When the last Leviathan is gone, darkness will fall.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Long ago, Granny Rags danced at court. Men begged to marry her.
Oh no, that's
In
not
her
a nice
mind's
thing.
eye, she
Just
was
garbage.
fancy trim
Garbage,
in
garbage, garbage,
velvet,
garbage. All of it.
fresh and young, on her way to an evening of romance. Careful,
I
she
think the
treads
little
with
birdies are
purpose,
sad today.
and is not as frail as she seems. The children sometimes circle
I
Granny
told you
Rags,
the
following
knives go
along,
on the
taunting.
left. They've always
She
gone on
was
the
giving
left.
herself
You never
food to
listen.
the outsider. Long ago, Granny Rags danced at court. Men begged to marry her.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? Are they gone yet?
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind.
Not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way.
Knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
I'm dry as an overseer's prick. She's been digging for
His soul was one of the first to die of the plague.
Let's see what's inside you.
Hey.
Someone's about
Oh, it wasn't.
shit. Hey, we're gonna find your sorry ass.
The abbey is dark, its doors are locked, and no more of the great sermons. The overseers have taken to the streets. Can you hear them too, crying out in the dark?
He's as slippery as hagfish guts.
The thinkers of the city. They devise new ways to tame the
Where'd
elements.
you run off to?
Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city.
Come on, spread out. Where are you? I lost it. I know you're here. Oh, I'll find you. It's just a... Come on, let's get this guy!
Ow. Ow.
Where'd you run off to?
Threw a fire bottle at me. Threw his friend.
If I was a...
They are immediately active.
Yes, I would, indeed.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us.
The abbey is dark, its doors are locked, and no more of the great sermons. The overseers have taken to
She's
the
not
streets.
stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny. We're wasting our time. Where are you? Somebody, get over here. Let's see what's inside you.
Nope. Not the plan. Might have spotted me, but
You fight for shit. heard you run off. Someone's about to get shaped.
There we go, Granny. Care of them.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never
It's on.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Alright, madam.
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come. Get out.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Okay. Possession is funny. Jump height is full movement. Oh, you don't.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Can you hear them too? Crying out in the dark.
Oh, they just hide.
Attention, watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
Plant your ass off on the roof and watch the street. Hugh comes to the Holmes house. And if that old lady knows anything, blind, but maybe she's heard something.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
Feeling I'm gonna about Hugh. Oh. Okay, Doom.
The thinkers of the city. They devise new ways to tame the elements.
Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done. Yeah, and the inspection fee. We can't help it. Just the way we do things on Bottle Street. Little bastard. I'm trapped.
Okay. Bump my head against it. Oh, twins. Oh, I just just side quest. Do I get it? Over here?
Please, not now.
I'm trapped. Cross the line, and you'll have your throat cut.
What?
You should get where you're going, little man.
What? Are you?
Stay away. What are you looking at? Hey, you in the mask. You look like a clown. Anyone there?
His father was one of the first to die of the plague. A street thug, a knife for hire.
Hey! Anyone there?
Great, didn't see me.
Don't make me take that away from you.
Right? I wanted to heal from. I'll talk to you.
Let me out. I'm trapped.
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Right? Bunny? A bone shard. Sailor's blessing. Slightly more often. Door. Don't know what that exactly entails, but anyone know missing?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Come on back. You're point in staying in dark vision?
Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Crap.
Dude, away. Oh.
Stupid goddamn.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the great and are empowered to enforce order whenever and where.
Let's. Go in, but then
Real thanks to High Overseer Campbell
wants me to
for
kill
the
him.
generous loan of their services.
Guess we'll check it out. Okay, yeah. That is quite clearly just to kill. But don't think that is wise to do. Power source.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
A lot of rats. Okay, can you stand there? Kind of. Um. Hmm. The game let me get here, but now I'm not able to move. A lot of white rats. Slightly more. Admiral.
Get lost. Don't make me take that away from you, Dad.
Leaving him or not?
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old, at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
20, plus 2 elixir.
Look like 25 to me.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your pockets?
Let it go, kid. Don't call me kid. You think you can cheat me? Come on, let's get this guy. I'll stick you. That's the end of you.
Right. This one cooks rats over a trash fire when he can't find anything to rob.
Damn it! Somebody give me a hand! Get him! Got this bastard up for the
Oh,
half.
guess these guys are immediately aggressive. And breathe fire for some reason. We used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died.
Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city.
Eat metal. You got low, I'll find you.
There.
I'll find you, you hagfish. Take that. You won't stay hidden for long, first filth. Flank him!
What?
I know you're here, don't you now?
Oh fuck! I stopped being hidden at all. Okay. Apparently, I stopped crouching.
I'll find you, you hagfish.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least. This guy fought for the Empress. Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street in town.
And Evan. Booker's Square. Go though.
Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city.
Come a little closer. Rush it. Watch out.
Do I go?
Can't stay hidden forever. I'll flush you out. Flank him.
What the? What was that jump?
Watch it. Got his legs. Faster.
Go through. Go. Guess I can. Blood Ox.
the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here, except that...
Psst, Corvo.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks.
Okay, is the release of the kill lever?
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the
Ow.
used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Never doubt it.
Oh, fair enough.
Somewhere, scum. Check under everything. Check everywhere.
I can go. Grenades. Okay. Great success.
Never
Oh, come on.
We're not taking this one alive. Take it.
Don't kill each other. Ladders fired the first shot. Bottles fired. God, you've got a red too close.
All right, you get off this time. Stop! I see you. Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at it.
Can't sprint. Interesting. Nice little.
folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here... I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Archer, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing.
Shh, listen. What was that?
You can stay and find out, but for the outsider, he hopes to defeat the righteous. He is patient, for he waits every hour and every day of our lives for a moment of weakness and carelessness that may end our hearts. He is subtle, for many do his work.
Outside. Um,
Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guilt they seek.
And will continue thus, long after we are dust.
Overseer Sturgis, my
Where
youngest
have the
sister lives with
overseers
my wife
gone?
and me, but does not
They
go to
wade
religion.
through chest-high waters
She thinks
with
on
their
curious
hounds.
subjects, machinery and numerical calculations. And only yesterday she spoke of a wish to read a book. What shall I do?
Bentley. Good afternoon. Sometimes the movement. Fortunate timing, considering it is near the end of my scheduled. Backyard. Don't know where I'm actually for. 5. There. What am I going to get that? I probably do.
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets. Men will...
This serves as a reminder of consider.
What? You? Who are you?
How that? they hear me. Ow! What? Huh? Great success, but I what? I don't know what happened. Uh Oh, either way, it's already 5. I'm saving and quitting for today. I'll be back tomorrow with Amanar, and I'll continue this next week. I'm not sure. Um, but for now, bye bye.